Greatest pandemic ever. I hope we never come out of the pandemic. I hope they invent a new disease. I hope socialism takes over. I hope pandemics live forever. So the market was supposed to crash because of the pandemic. It was supposed to crash because of the socialistic people that were taking over the economy. Now, that's not working out. Yeah, I was looking forward to it too. I like it when the market goes down because inevitably it always goes back up. But down is fun because down is fun. You know why? Because down proves you know what you're doing. To make money down, my big trades today were down. Shorted NEO, shorted PLTR, just shorted BlackBerry. I've lost probably, I gotta say, I'm up to at least 3 mil that I've lost shorting the Qs. Hence the reason I tell you always to buy the Qs. You know, I try to pick a spot from time to time to maybe look for a pullback in the market. I'm 2 for 1,000. Got to be at least $2 to $3 million I've lost shorting the Qs. But yeah, I'll keep trying. Yeah, you keep thinking the market's going to go down. Yeah, keep thinking that. By the way, Space broke out of a 7-month, 8-month area. Yeah, you know, company's never going to make money, ever. 335, no, 335 by Friday, 335 by January 1st. This is a melt up now, right? One thing's for sure, at least if you trade intraday, the VWAP's working. It's hard to stay focused when the market's just ripping higher and really all you got to do is buy the QQQ. And that's why I'm usually depressed, because why do I fight it? I don't need to do this. Just buy the Qs. When all else fails, buy the Qs. But here's the thing that people are losing money. You know why you lose money? You lose focus on what your agenda is, right? We were buying Space today and it starts to go down. It looked like it was actually going to go negative there for a second. But then I realized, wait a second, I didn't buy Space to own it for 20 minutes. I bought it because it's going to 120. And then I stopped looking at it. And then it went up 2.5 points. I bought some Twitter, right? And it started to go down. And I was thinking maybe I should sell it. Nah, I think I might have top ticked it and starts to roll over. And then I realized, wait a second. I didn't buy Twitter to own it for 20 minutes. I bought Twitter because it's going to 100. I stopped watching it and it went up $1. I think I'm figuring it out. It's taken me 25 years. Buy stocks and don't look at them. Unless it's specifically for a day trade, which were shorts in NEO, shorts in PLTR, BlackBerry long this morning, BlackBerry long again, and then BlackBerry short, and then BlackBerry short. Is it called BlackBerry? Yeah, BlackBerry. So there you go. There's a secret of trading. Don't look. Big Al, the Big Al theory. You got a stock, you got a price target, strap in and wait. So, man, just sick. I can't take this beard anymore. I mean, if I don't shave until UVXY goes up 3 days in a row, or the market goes down 3 days in a row, it's annoying at this point. The joke's on me. I don't even want the beard. But I tell you, UVXY is doing that miracle thing right now. It's stopped going down while the market's going higher. And I ain't going to say nothing's bearish. Nothing is bearish. Because everything I've learned about the market as far as trying to, you can't time the market, right? But you try to read the signs, put call ratio, divergences, volatility, dash for trash, overbought conditions. We're here. And what did we do? We had a sell-off that lasted for 25 minutes yesterday, and we've gone up every second since. It's and that's not even an exaggeration. Since yesterday's sell-off, which is the reason the market can't go down, as I was explaining this to my members today, the reason the market can't go down is morons like me that try to pick these areas where, all right, I'm going to sell my portfolio and I'm going to go short. You're right for a half an hour. And then what do you wind up doing? You got to buy everything back and you got to cover your shorts, which makes the buying pressure twice as much as it normally would be. Now, it's not like there are day traders controlling this market right now. I mean, it is the most traded market we've seen in 25 years because everyone's becoming a trader again because we got nowhere else to go. I was actually thinking about going to a restaurant and doing karaoke. Supposedly there was a restaurant in my neighborhood that was still doing karaoke and still staying open till like 10 o'clock. And then I realized that's probably the dumbest thing you could possibly do right now. Let's go to a crowded room or a semi-crowded room and pass around a mic that we've all just spat on. So I've rethought that. So I guess I'll just sit home and talk about the market on Thursday night. So why don't you come and hang out? Thursday nights, we get drunk. Oh, I get drunk. I can't get as drunk as I normally would because now I got a Friday morning show to do at 8:20. It ain't a lot of fun. But I'm starting to feel irrationally exuberant to the point where I'm thinking about buying. I own penny stocks right now. Penny stocks. I bought some breathalyzer for weed, down considerably already. Well, I just bought it really, 75. BLOZF. I bought TSCRF, whatever the fuck that is. I forgot which one that was. That's some internet sports gambling site from Canada. My friend owns it and he never loses money, so I'm in there. But I need to sell something. So I decided to, I took all the losses off the table. I sold the PBI. I'm gonna dump PCG by Friday. I'm not sitting here with this thing anymore. But Space is going to be $30 for the first time since last year. Not last year, but close enough. There's nowhere for the stock to go but 100. Because it's been left out of the party, if you think about it. Well, I'm going to go down with the spaceship. Actually, I don't own the stock. I bought the options, the $35 calls for $1.15. I sold them at $2. Now I'm thinking about just buying the 45s for $1 because it's time to get. You got to keep pushing it and pushing it until you lose their money. That's the only way to trade the market right now. Because if you think about it, Space just consolidated, right? Since the 4th of March, we finally broke back out. It's been chopping and churning and starting and stopping and crashing and rallying since March, and we're finally through. So far in 2020, every time a stock breaks out of a big 3-month, 6-month, 9-month range, it goes up 100%. And that's not just me saying, oh, the stock's going to go up 100%. That's what's been happening. U.S. Steel's up 100% now. ATI, 100%. Halliburton. Oh, not Halliburton. Well, Halliburton's up 400% from the lows. ATI. I mean, Fossil, even PBR. Obviously, Neo broke out and went up 500%. Palantir broke out, went up 300%. Jumama broke out, went up 300%. So maybe it's finally Space's turn, right? How many times can you hit 1750, bounce to 2250, and then go right back down? This time it didn't go back down. So now that it broke out, we're talking about, let's go with the average. The average has been a 40% move on a breakout. So 40% on a $30 stock, right? 40% on a $30 stock. So 10% on a $30 stock would be 3. So let's give it 10. Let's look at it as the stock's about to go to 40. And if you get back to 40 on Space, there's no way that it's not going to 42.50. And then what do you got? You got a 42.50 all-time high breakout, which makes the stock inevitably have to go to 50. And if it goes to 50 this time, where's it going to go? 80. And if it goes to 80, where's it going to go? 120. And in this market, it probably goes there by Friday. I know I'm exaggerating a little bit. Might take more than 3 days to get there. But this is not me making a prediction. This is not me saying anything that's a prediction. I'm stating what I've noticed. So all I'm doing is I'm trying to go with the flow, even though everything right now, as a shorter, as a bear, you know I hate every stock really deep down inside. Fuck all this noise, right? Until this trend stops, you have to trade with an assumption. Well, here's the breakout. We're going to get 20%, and then we're going to go 40%, and then we're going to go up 100% after that. So basically, we're talking about an $80 stock within a couple of weeks. So what do? You don't have to go nuts. You just missed the 12-point move. The easy money on Space was the 1750 buy, right? The easy buy on Space was 1750. Don't ask why it's going up. Who cares? It's finally being invited to the party, right? It's about time. Stock's been dead money, unless you've been swing trading it and you're a champion. Because every time it went to 17, it bounced to 25. It's been a pretty good swing trading stock as long as you didn't get greedy up there in the 20s. So now that it broke out, I don't even know the percentage today. I'm not even looking at it. Where is it? Space. It's 10%. Wait till the 40% move tomorrow. And then after it goes 20, 20, 20, 40, then it doubles. And that's been the trend. I'm not saying that's going to happen, but that's been the trend. Stocks are doubling. Alcoa reported earnings that were horrible. The stock is up 100% since that day. If Alcoa can go up 100%, you should believe anything is possible. If BlackBerry could go up 78%, anything's possible. If they're buying Fossil, the company's defunct. So if 9 out of 10 of these situations keep working, like here, for instance, Tiger didn't work, TIGR, right? You got your pop, it pulled back, it failed to break out, numbers came out, and it died. PBI, same situation. If they all were to double and triple, right, then it would be, then the Dow would be at 50,000 by now. But one thing's for sure, sector rotation is alive and well. Money came out of the EVs finally and all that bullshit. And it found its way into oil and energy and financials. And then semiconductors are like, hey, what's up? What's up, yo? What about us? Semiconductors were taking a couple of weeks off and they were like, yo, when do we get our shot? Oh, semiconductors break out today. The QQQ was kind of stagnant there for a couple of weeks. You guys thought it might have been over for the Qs. I thought maybe we could pull back. We got a slight pullback on the Qs. I thought maybe 278, maybe 271 again before we would inevitably rip into the end of the year like we normally do. But we started that move right now. So, yeah, it's just about going with the flow. But I'm real jealous of this market because I'm not, Big Al's got some cash. I got the Qs, I got Pfizer, I got AIG. What do we got? Qs, Pfizer, AIG. There was one more. Oh, Verizon. I don't have to invest. My dad does the investing for the family. And he's got patience that I don't have. I want to short NEO, crush NEO, make my $800 in 16 minutes. And then usually I just go jerk off. And then I get all pissed off that I'm not in all these other stocks. And I got to fight the urge to buy everything in sight. And then I get angry and then I make a video. It's like the same day every day. It really is the same day every day. You jerk off? I jerk off 3 times a day. I want to, but I have to. The funny thing is when he says 3 times a day. Oh. You jerk off? That's the funniest scene. Bring me martini, bring 2 more after that, and then 2 more after that. And don't stop bringing them until one of us passes out. You got to go back and watch that movie every like month and a half. It's the subtleties. After you watch a movie like 25 times, you start to find funny parts that weren't funny at beginning. Like when he leans in, can you say that just like that one more time? Can you say that again? Just like that. Like when you watch Die Hard, the original Die Hard, I must have seen the movie 10,000 times. The funniest, my favorite part of the entire movie is when they're shutting down grid 231 and he calls in. Yeah, I'm over right there in Nakatomi Towers. Yeah, you got to shut down grid 321. And the guy's yelling at him on the phone. Shut it down. Shut it down now. To me, that's the funniest line of the whole movie. Shut it down. Shut it down now. And for some reason, that is just the funniest part of the whole movie for me. I mean, there's so many great parts. Yeah. I was over there. Oh, you're one of them. You're one of them. I watch Die Hard every movie. I watch it every time it's on. I've seen Die Hard. What's the movie that you've seen the most? I think still I've seen Jaws the most. After Jaws, it was a tie between I've seen the Beastmaster, Galaxy Quest. Now that's a great one. We used to steal HBO when I was a kid. You would get an antenna on your roof, and you'd get a wire. Pink Floyd The Wall? Wow. that movie starts tearing your soul apart if you start watching that too. I used to watch it a lot too, but that movie's tough to watch. Aliens is my other one. So, well, I've seen Commando, Aliens, The Beastmaster, and Jaws. Because we used to steal HBO. So HBO only had about 20 movies to show, and we'd watch it over and over and over again. Oh my God, Jaws movie without, oh no, I thought you were talking about Star Trek 2. Oh my God. Khan, you're going to have to come down here, Khan. You're going to have to come down here. Kirk, I've done far worse than hurt you. Oh, I blew it. I've done far worse than kill you. I've hurt you. And I plan on continuing hurting you. Khan! Khan! Fade out. Khan! Oh, yeah. But Beastmaster with Mark Singer, Aliens 2 with Bill Paxton. Why don't you put her in charge, man? Come on, we'll get around. We'll sing songs. They mostly come out at night. Mostly. Why don't you put her in charge, man? A liberal? I don't know. According to the internet, liberals don't own guns. That disqualifies me right there. And I don't like immigrants. And I want to close the borders. And I don't want anybody to exploit the welfare system. So, I don't know. Not only do I want to build a wall, I want to shoot people at the border. Because that would be better than a wall. They're shooting people at the border! Run! Oh! America's closed! Run! You wouldn't need a wall. We're all immigrants, right? Wouldn't need a wall. They start shooting people at the borders. And I'm not talking about the Mexican border. Fuck those Canadians up there, right? I'm an independent thinker. I do whatever I want to do. I'm an anarchist, if anything. Down with government, down with the president, down with the senators. I don't need people telling me what to do. Down with law. We should govern ourselves. We should have communes, the barter system. Bring that back. They're shooting people at the border. Run! The worst people on earth are politicians. No matter how much they say they're not being bought off. Yeah, they are. All of them. Every single one of them. Every single one of them is being bought and puppeted by somebody else. But yo, man, I'll give you my manifesto later because it's my time. It's my time. Don't be a dick. Vote Glick. I'll give you my manifesto some other time. It all starts with the mangling of the welfare system. All the troops around the country come home, put them on the border. Anybody who served in the military gets free health care for life. No questions asked. There's no white-collar crime in my country. You do something where you stole money and it's a certain amount of money and you rip people off as a banker, you're getting ass raped in my country. You're going to pound you in the ass prison by Bubba. Fear needs to exist under my regime. People need to be afraid to commit crimes and not no petty selling weed on a corner to your friend for 25 bucks. Everyone's out of prison now. Oh, you sold some weed? Nah, you're free. You're free. But you invent some product that you sold to the public and stole their money, you're getting raped every day. Every day, rape. Think about it next time you're coming up with some collateralized mortgage loan that you're going to sell to some unsuspecting victims. They would think twice. They would think twice about it. And if you're over 75, you can't drive. That's my time. See you.